Hello YouTube, it's Lion here with Hobbies of Man. We're going to do another manga first impressions review today. And today we're going to be looking at Knights of Sidonia Volume 1. This is written by Nihei and published by Kodansha. I bought this digitally. There was a binge-worthy reading sale or something like that, and I bought it for like 50 cents or something on Bookwalker. The publisher here is Kodansha, like I said. I think I already mentioned that. I don't know, whatever, it doesn't matter. Kodansha is the publisher, and the demographic here is mecha or space opera. Well, actually both. It's a space opera with mecha, but when I say space opera, I normally think of things like Star Wars, and this doesn't really have a Star Wars feel. It has more of a post-apocalyptic story type feel to it, which I guess is also kind of one of the genres. And the demographic is seinen. I should have said that beforehand, but it doesn't really matter. It's a seinen series. It's about mechas. It's generically, just on paper, it seems to be something I would really enjoy. However, I don't think it really was. It does have adaptation. I think there's a movie of this, and I think there's also an anime beyond just the movie. I'm not really sure though. And I think that's Tsutomu Nihei's work, because I've also read Blam at this point. The first volume of Blam. I think his stuff really lends itself to cinema, to big, open, wide space kind of takes, but it doesn't really work as a manga for me. So the premise of this story is that humans are on this space ark, and it just looks like a giant gun barrel with like a rock around the middle of it, which is really cool. I like the character, the mechanical design of everything in Tsutomu Nihei's works is really exciting and really interesting. And so they're traveling on this space ark, and then out of nowhere, this character comes up, and he's kind of a normal human, whereas everyone else on this space ark has gotten to the point where they're actually like superhuman in some ways. They can photosynthesize energy instead of eating food, and he is like very against going through the process necessary to become one of these advanced humans. So he's very normal compared to everyone else, but it doesn't seem like he's just a normal human. He has something else about him that's kind of different. And eventually they have to battle this thing called the Gauna, which is basically just a space kaiju. And the story is basically all set up. There's one little fight, and I honestly, the thing is that even though there's not very much going on, I really don't understand why anything is happening, what the hell the point of it all is, because it's just very much like this mangaka just really likes drawing like backgrounds basically, and he can't and he decided to make a manga to fit those backgrounds, to make a story that fits those backgrounds, and I don't really like it. I don't really find anything about this interesting. That might change if I read more of it, but this first volume didn't manage to hook me. Nothing about it made sense. Like the characters and the way they're doing things and why they're doing things doesn't really make sense to me. And it doesn't necessarily have to, but I should kind of understand what's going on, and I really don't. I don't know if I'm stupid or something. Maybe I'm not literate enough in manga still to really understand what's going on. Because, when people think of Tsutomu Nihei, everyone talks about how it's so good and how something is so interesting regardless of the fact that there's no language, no actual written stuff. But I didn't really get that. I just felt very confused and kind of upset that I was reading this set of images and I wasn't understanding what any of it was, and it wasn't really exciting or enjoyable to read. It also kind of felt like it was like a smart man's or a thinking man's sci-fi, very similar to Blade Runner, like in that sense. Like it just kind of did things in silence, and then the point is that you're supposed to kind of come up with something based on that, but it doesn't give you a hint about what you're supposed to feel or what you're supposed to be thinking about. And so it just kind of seems like you're dumb, which is totally fair. I might be dumb, but like it feels like people reading this and liking it and talking about like this deep themes that it might have might just be being pretentious, and I really don't like that. But also, I just might be unwilling to engage with this in the way that is necessary, because I'm used to engaging with manga in a different way, and I'm not really sure what the answer to this is, or how to better engage with this, because I read Blam as well, and I really didn't like that one all that much either. So maybe I'm just not built to enjoy Tsutomu Nihei works, and that might just be it, right? So it doesn't really matter. Here's what I thought about it, and that's all there is to it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what you thought. And if I'm wrong or if I'm right, let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about Tsutomu Nihei's work, because so far, 2 out of 2, I've not enjoyed it. I don't really care about checking out anything else in his repertoire. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and see you guys later.